not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be if it had not been for the Lord on my side? Tell me where would I be? Oh, where would I be? Oh, he kept my enemies away. He let the sun shine through a cloudy day. Oh, he lost me in the cradle of his arms. 'Cause he knew I'd be better and strong. So if he had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Oh, where would I be? Oh, he kept my enemies away. He let the sun shine through a cloudy day. Oh, he lost me in the cradle of his arms. 'Cause he knew I'd be better and strong. So if it had not been for the Lord on my side, tell me where would I be? Where would I be? Come on, clap your hands and give the Lord some praise. Hallelujah. Come on, give the Lord some praise in this place. Hallelujah. We bless the name of Jesus. Amen. Stand with me this morning. It's not my intention of being before you long. Journey with me to Romans, the 5th chapter. Romans 5. Romans 5. When you get to 5, let's jump down to verse 8. Romans 5 and verse 8. Romans and verse 8. Let me read a little different. But God demonstrates his own love towards us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Look at a neighbor and say, neighbor, why do you do what you do? Let us pray. Kind Father, in Jesus' name, we bless you, we praise you. God, we thank you for this preaching opportunity. God, we pray that you would come into this place. God, that you would have thine own way. God, we pray that you would move self out of the way, that you would increase. God, we pray. Thank you for an on-time word, that you would sing for these your people, oh God. Oh God, may we be able to accept it in love, accept it in truth, and accept it in the spirit. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. The heart say amen. Amen. And be seated in the presence of the Lord. Why do you do what you do? Passion is what we have when we really enjoy something. What excites you? What moves you? What gets you so enthused you have no other means but to open your eyes and be excited about one thing or another. One of Red's passions is these Dallas Cowboys. Don't quite understand why he gets so excited. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. We ain't gonna whoop up on them too bad tonight. But if you love the Lord, you'll be rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Bible says, they that wait upon the Lord. That's a little church humor. That's all right. So y'all laugh when you get home. But passion is a feeling that you have that ranges from an eager interest or a heartfelt interest. There are many people that have passions for things, but some of them are the wrong things. We have a passion to do what we do when we want to do it. But what kind of passion do you have when it comes to serving God? You have some that are passionate on the usher ministry because they enjoy greeting people and putting smiles on other people's faces. But then you have some ushers that usher without passion. And those are the ones that feet always hurt. They don't smile at you when you walk in the door. They don't greet you. You can't serve in ministry and not have passion for what you do. You can't be on the hospitality ministry serving people food and your attitude ain't right. You can't sing on the choir and your attitude ain't right. You can't be on a devotional team leading devotion and your attitude is not right. The job of the service leaders is to usher in the presence of God so that when the Lord comes in, he can have free course. And that's why a lot of times it's hard for God to do what he wants to do because of what we put in place. Our attitudes and our spirits can block the presence of God. But when you serve God with a passion, it makes a complete difference. My passion is music ministry. Amen. And even with my church choir, I don't take nothing less than 100. Amen. If you give less than 100, you can't sing with me. All right. It's one thing I learned about God. God doesn't give us anything less than 100. So why should we give him 50% when he deserves more than that? Amen. Amen. Don't be so quick to jump into a thing and you know you're really not ready for it. Amen. 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 Don't be so quick to serve as the chairperson if you're not willing to put in the work as the chairperson. Amen. 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 That's right. So I tell my leaders all the time, and they wonder why I lead all my choir songs. It's because you don't want to take the time to go home and listen to the music and study the music. You don't have to sing it like the Georgia Mass Choir. I just want you to sing it with passion. You can't do anything in life without doing it for passion. You can't love your wife right if you don't love her with passion. You can't love your husband right unless you're loving him with passion. Now us church folk, we come together all the time and love each other half-heartedly when we really should be loving each other wholeheartedly with a passion. And that's why the Bible tells us that God demonstrated his own love for his people because he had a passion. And if he didn't have that passion, he wouldn't have went to the cross. But because he was passionate enough, he said, those my little friends, let me go on to this cross and do what I got to do, but I will come again. That's right. That's right. And I look at every situation like that, even right now going through bereavement. One thing about death, it ought not stop a show. That's right. Amen. 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 You're hurt, you're sad about a situation, but when you have passion for something, it doesn't stop you. Amen. And it's quite funny because I look back 11 years ago when I lost my father. And it's so ironic. That very next Sunday I had to get up and preach. Amen. And now here it is 11 years later, getting ready to bury my grandfather, and I preached the Sunday before this week. Amen. But none of that stops me because I am passionate about what I do. Amen. 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 Think about it. You are passionate when you go in the bank and cash that check. Because you already know that thing on clear. passionate about going to the mall, swiping that card because you know it's going to click. We have passion when we go to the grocery store and we're getting ready to cook our favorite dish and we know we need all of this other stuff, but we're passionate about that dish because that's something that we really enjoy making. Right. If you're a trustee, can you say you're passionate enough to count God's money and take care of his church like we're supposed to?
Amen. Amen. Amen.
If you're an usher, can you say you're passionate enough to open these doors with a smile on your face even though you're going through?
Amen. Amen.
Are you passionate enough that when you open your mouth and sing, that you don't care what people think of your voice, you don't think of how it sounds, your main concern is that God gets glory. You gotta have passion. Colossians 3:23 tells us, and whatever you do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not unto men. Listen, when God has called you to do something, you cannot worry about other folk. Because other folk will take your vision, they'll take your dreams, they'll take your praise, and then have you sitting like you done lost your best friend. But when you have passion for what you do, it doesn't matter what they say, what they do, it can't run you away. And I tell people all the time, you get so upset in church because folk that said something to you, then you leave and you go to another church, but then you get to the other church and you find out they're going to talk about you too. Then you go to another church. First of all, if God called you somewhere, it ain't no way you can just up and leave. Because if you did, that means God didn't call you. We don't join churches because that's where your grandma went and my mama went there and I was baptized there. No. Because sometimes you'll get in your spirit where God says, no, baby, you got to move. Amen. I've taken you as far as I can in that current position, but now it's time for you to elevate. And sometimes that hurt, but sometimes you got to learn when to move. Amen. And if you're coming to church out of tradition, that means you're not doing it with passion. Amen. You just coming because mama done went and grandmama done went, and when I die, I got to have somewhere to be buried, so I might as well go and pay my little money. But it ain't all about a burial plot, and it's not always about having your name on the church's roll where you grew up at. But if God has not called you to that place, you shouldn't be there. Amen. Some of us sing in the choir and know God ain't called us to the choir. You got to know where you belong. Amen. Because if you're not in the right place, you can't serve him with a passionate heart. Amen. 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 You on the choir because your friend Susie on the choir. All right. You on the usher because Johnny Mace usher. Right. You and Johnny Mace grew up on the usher bar. But if that is not where God placed you, you shouldn't be there. Amen. 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 Same thing about like my passion. I love when I get a chance. I love to sleep. I got a passion for sleep. I'm going to tell you, if I ain't got nothing to do, I sleep too. So I'm going to go down and get ready to come back up. I have a passion for that baby. And it has a passion for me. I'm just telling you, because when I get in my bed, it gets all of me. It don't just get 50%, it gets all of me. And I love it so much, I give myself back to it. Passion. Grandparents have passion for their grandchildren. Amen. You don't treat one better than you treat them well. Sometimes you're not your favorites. But you don't treat your grandchildren any different than you would treat the first one that was born in the last one. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And the same thing operates in the church. That's right. Amen. Whatever you do for God, you ought to do it with a passion. Amen. And if you know you're not going to be passionate about it, don't do it. Amen. Amen. That's right. They can ask all they want to ask. Well, you think you like to be a pop? No, because that ain't what God told me to do. That's right. Sometimes I got to be honest with the preacher. The preacher say, well, what you think you want to chair the church at the person? No. That ain't what God called me to do. I know how I am with people, and I got to call her and call him. No. No, really. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Because if you're gonna take over an event, you need to do it wholeheartedly. That way, when that event comes to manifestation, you put your best foot forward, and it's the best event you could have possibly planned.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
So the first one I want to point out to you today is we should always please God and not men.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
One of the hardest things to do is to please a man.
That's right.
You know, like a man or woman. That's one of the hardest things to do. Because no matter what you do, it's just not right. We all like things the way that we like it, and you may not do it the way I like it.
That's right.
So I may always find fault in something that you do.
That's right.
Hello? We try our hardest to please man and not God. Whatever we do is what we do. I may like trips, which I do. You may like going to Walmart. That ain't my thing. I get angry in Walmart. But that's one little thing you might have against me. Now, you like to go to, I don't like to go all the time. But I'm not going on trips to please you.
That's right. All right.
I'm going on that trip to please myself.
All right.
We do whatever folks ask us to do. And that's quite funny. People will ask you to do something and then turn around and criticize what you do. You ever thought about that? You ask me to do it, but then you talk about how I do it and how it got done. So that should run in your mind. I ain't gonna never please nobody. As long as I'm pleasing myself and God, that's all right with me. I ain't saying don't go home and cook that man no dinner and cook that woman something. Please go home and tend to your household. But when you do it with passion.
Amen. Amen.
Do it with passion. Relationships are 50-50. That's even with the church. The same relationship that you have at home with your husband is the same relationship you ought to have with God. Lord, I got to give you this time. All right, man. Because you gave me my time. Amen. You have to give your husbands their time. Because that's when you vowed to God that you would be with. Right. Think about it. You vowed in marriage. Babies are Christian, you made a vow. You accepted the Lord as your Savior, you made a vow. And you ain't going to go through all that trouble and planning with wig and not sticking with it. You are passionate enough to get married. You ought to be passionate enough to stick with it. Amen. Anything that you do, it ain't going to always be right.
That's right.
But you keep working towards it. If God has given you a gift, don't let nobody change your mind. Amen. Don't let nobody stop you. Do what you have to do to perfect that gift.
Amen.
And do it unto God and not unto me.
Amen.
You got some people that steal, they lie, they cheat, they scheme.
Amen. Amen.
And they do it with passion. They do it with a passion. Because they've been doing it so long, they know how to do it. How to tell it. They know the right tone to tell it in. You like these young folks, they ready to grow up. They're growing up already. Got to know. But they get in high school, they get these little fast boys and girls. They get in there. Y'all used to do it too.
Yeah.
Look up the story. They get in here and say, you know, I just love you. I can't really get down to Barry White. You know, I just love you. They've been doing it so long, it's become a passion to run over people.
Amen.
So if these people in the world can steal with a passion, lie with a passion, let me tell you something. You might think that you don't think it's a passion, but it is. Because if you can lie and keep telling them and you feel all right about it, it's a passion. So why can't we do what we do, especially when it's for God, and do it with passion? and do it with passion.
Amen. Amen.
I love this youth department.
Amen.
Whatever these babies need, they do.
Amen.
And
Amen.
they don't really ask nobody for a dime.
Amen.
I love these ushers. And I look at, go to other churches and they got senior usher bowl 1, senior usher bowl 2, usher bowl number Z. They all usher together. And they do it with passion. They smile. They speak to you.
Amen.
The young people don't do that all the time.
All right now.
And they do it with passion. Then you got some old knots on the log sitting in the pew. They don't move, they don't clap, they don't open up their mouth, they don't sway, their hands don't raise. And I look at them like, if these young people can do it,
That's right.
why can't us older folk do it? This is not a place for entertainment, but it's a place where we lift up Jesus.
Amen. Amen.
Stay at home and watch T.D. Jakes to be entertained. They got all the lights and the screens and the theater music. It's nice.
That's right.
But I can't serve there. But what I'm not going to serve under a leader that don't know my name.
Amen.
I'm not going to serve under a leader that when I'm sick, I can't call.
That's right. That's right.
And anytime I need to go knock on real office, I'll be able to knock on the door and speak with him. I'm not making several appointments to meet with my pastor, the overseer of my soul.
Amen. Amen.
Because if I need you right then, I need you right then. It may not be able to need you physically, but if I need to hear your voice, I just want to hear your voice.
Amen.
Some places you go, you can't do that.
Amen. Amen.
So if you serving the man of God, that means you are serving with a passion.
Amen.
Because they done married your folk that don't go to the church. They done buried your folk that don't go to the church.
That's all right.
Then went to the hospital. To see your folk that don't go to the church. When your bill would do it, you done spent all the money at the half burn place. And you call the church and they give you that money.
All right now.
You have to think about things like that. That's why whatever you do in God's house, you ought to do it with a passion.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
And if anybody know Darius Collins, they know I ain't doing nothing I don't want to do.
Amen.
All right.
Ain't that right?
Yeah, they're right.
If I don't want to do it, I ain't doing it. If it ain't in my heart to do it, you ain't going to make me do it.
All right. All right. All right.
And as church folk, we got to learn how to say no.
Amen. Amen.
Learn how to say no. If it's not in you to do it, no, baby, I'm not doing that.
Amen.
You gas up your own car and go. I ain't doing it. Matter of fact, come get me. I'll ride with you to do it, but I ain't doing it.
Amen. All right.
I'm just saying. Whatever I do, if I'm not going to enjoy it, I'm not doing it.
That's right.
Yeah, I used to pastor a long while ago when I was in high school. And I thought it was something I liked. I said, quickly changed my mind. Something, it wasn't a passion that I had to lead an entire congregation of people.
Amen.
And I didn't realize that at that point, growing up in the Church of God in Christ, when I went to Philadelphia, they appoint you to certain things. Sometimes there ain't no questions asked, you just appoint. This is where you're going, this is what you're going to do, and you're going to be done with it. And that's how, kind of sort of how I ended up in Georgia. And I went to this church, and called myself doing good for about a year, and then I kept hearing the Lord say, you ain't ready. You're not ready. And at that time, if you knew, my attitude was 150 on a scale of 1 to 100. And that was just something I wasn't ready for. And I had to learn to accept that I wasn't ready.
Amen.
And it's okay to say no.
Amen. Amen.
In order to serve with passion, you have to be ready for it.
Amen.
Don't ever ask God for something you're not ready to go through what you got to go through to get it.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
But when you get it, you'll be able to appreciate it.
Amen.
Don't ask God, Especially some of the stuff we asking for, you know it's going to take some stuff for us to get.
That's right.
But don't ask God for those 7-bedroom houses if you can't take care of the little apartment, 1-bedroom apartment you got.
That's right. That's right.
The same passion that you're going to have for that 7-bedroom house, you have to have for that 1-bedroom house.
That's right.
You treat it as if you had 7-bedroom houses.
That's right.
Think about it. God demonstrated his love towards us that he died for us.
That's right.
What is a worthless person? A wicked man that walks with a preserved mind. And so I say preserved because it reminds me of the scripture that some people come like wolves in sheep clothing.
That's right.
The talk is good,
That's right.
but the walk ain't right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Don't wear a mask when serving God.
That's right. That's right.
Take off that mask and serve God just as you are. Don't serve him how I want you to serve him. Serve him just how you are.
Amen. Amen.
If I don't like you, I don't like you.
All right.
Now, I got to love you in Jesus' name, but I don't mean I got to like you.
That's right.
Stop kissing up to folks
That's right.
that you know don't like you and you know you don't like them.
Amen.
It's okay to not like somebody. Now, you got to love them, but it is okay not to like them. But the thing I learned about that is when you have a passion for what you do, I can sit right next to you and not be fazed at all.
Amen.
Because I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Nice to see you, Martin Taylor. You tried to sneak in, son. But when you have a passion for something, don't let issues move you.
That's right.
Don't let nothing move you. I thought I was going to preach today, but I changed my mind. Last night I was up about 3, and I kept going over different sermons that I had, and the Lord kept saying, no, no. And he kept taking me to that one scripture about the passion that he had for us.
Yeah.
The passion that he showed toward us. So I get tired of church folk. I get tired of church people. I get tired of pew warmings. Come to church with passion. Leave with passion.
That's right.
Drive your vehicles with passion. If you ain't visit your Sunday to sing and you don't want to sing, don't get up and sing. Because it ain't doing nothing but putting a damper on other people.
Amen.
If you hurting that bad and you don't want to usher, don't usher. But then you looking at the other ushers with an attitude. Folk come in, don't praise the Lord. Now you praise the Lord. My granddad always was fussing with me. Don't get up there and tell them people that. You wait till you get your own church to tell. But I have never been a preacher to sugarcoat anything.
Amen. Amen.
Get over yourself.
Right.
It ain't all about you.
That's right. Amen. That's right. Amen.
It's not all about you.
That's right.
Because if it was, your name would be on the marquee.
Amen.
Or you'll be on the official board.
That's right.
You might even be president of the United States. But that ain't none of my business. That's the same issue we got going on. That's wrong with the government now. You got a lot of people who want seats, but they don't want to do the work that the seat requires. There's no passion there. I just want my name as representative this and representative that. But now, if you ain't going to do the work that the seat requires, get out of the seat.
Amen.
Don't open up a business and not put the work behind the business.
Right.
God loved us so much that he died on the cross.
Amen. Amen. Yes.
What better way to demonstrate the love that you have for people, the passion that you have for people, the passion that he had for his father to do exactly what his father told him to do. Because if I was Jesus, I'd say, no, Pops, you go on to that cross, and I see you when you return. Not a passion I have to die for somebody else. Whatever you do it with passion. I can't stress that enough. Whatever you do it with passion. Instill in your people, whatever they do it with passion. You can't be a ministry leader if you have it all. You can't give 50% of your ministry and expect the people that serve under you to give 100.
That's right.
Because you're the president, don't make you no better than the servant.
That's right.
If you want more, be the change that you want to see.
That's right. Amen.
Sometimes it takes an individual to show an entire group that doesn't have to be that way.
That's right.
Sometimes it takes one church member to change the entire worship center.
All right.
You get up and you want to shout, shout.
All right.
You let Billy stop because Billy ain't moving. But you have to realize anything that God does, he does it with passion. And the way our response to him ought to be passionately.
Yes.
Whatever you do, you ought to think of God first. Because he thought of us first.
Amen.
Amen.
If you ain't going to praise God, don't come.
That's right. Amen.
The thing I don't like about certain religions is I can't stand in church. I got to sit down all the time. When they sing, they don't stand up. They sit down all the time. That ain't my type of church. I like a church we gonna move, we gonna rock the joint. You got to swing from a chandelier, you got it. I'm just saying. God has been too good to us for us to sit down. He's been too good for us to sit down and do. The preacher ought not have to pump and prime nobody to do nothing. Because all it ought to take is a flashback that when I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me. Sometimes your soul ain't going to cry out hallelujah. Because whether you know it or not, hallelujah, people get so confused. Hallelujah is not the highest praise. That is not biblical. The first part of that word